My brother ruined everything for us because of his carelessness.
I don't even know where to start. I'm on the verge of breaking down right now. We've had this trip planned for almost a year, a week in France. We had a hotel booked in Nice, activities lined up, and my dad has been talking about it nonstop. Most importantly, I have an online friend in Nice, and we were so excited to finally meet up. Now that might be ruined, and I can't even bring myself to respond to her. This morning was already stressful because my 21-year-old brother couldn't wake up. My parents had to go into his room multiple times to get him up after he stayed up late on Discord. I was already irritated, but I thought we'd be fine. We drove 2 hours to the airport and arrived just an hour before boarding, which made me anxious. Then, as we were going through security, my brother realized he forgot his passport. He remembered it right as we were about to pass through. After we had checked in our luggage and my aunt had already left, I felt my heart drop. At first, we thought maybe he accidentally packed it in his checked bag. So all three of us started tearing through our carry-ons right there in the airport, while everyone stepped around us. My dad ran back to the counter to see if they could retrieve the checked luggage, but they said it wasn't realistic in time. We were stuck at the airport with no passport and no ride. I had to call my aunt and ask her to turn around and come back to get us. My voice was cracking the whole time. I felt so embarrassed standing there with all our stuff, knowing we missed our flight because my brother couldn't be bothered to check for the one document he needed to leave the country. We missed our boarding time, and every minute felt like torture. We waited in silence for our luggage to be returned, which wasn't in there, and then we drove 2 hours back home in silence while I cried quietly in the back seat. When we got back, we thought his passport would be on his dresser or something, and we could just pick it up and go back, right? Nope. We tore the house apart for hours. I searched everywhere, even through random piles of mail. My dad and I were frantically looking, while my mom was on FaceTime at work trying to think of places it could be. And it was nowhere to be found. My brother? He looked for maybe 15 minutes and then just gave up. He slouched around saying, "I don't know where it is." While the rest of us were searching everywhere, he went to use the bathroom, and I heard him scrolling through social media. It felt infuriating. He had potentially cost us thousands of dollars and ruined a trip we'd been planning for a year, and he barely seemed to care. He had no idea where it was or when he last used it. He even tried to blame my mom because she cleaned his room months ago. But we all remembered asking him just a week ago if he had everything ready, and he assured us he did. I was also frustrated with my dad because he knows how forgetful my brother is. He can't even wake up on time for his job. Why didn't he make him show the passport the night before? Why wasn't he more on top of it before we left the house? Now, everything is up in the air. The flight is missed, the hotels in Nice are booked, and there's still no passport. I don't even know if we're going anymore. I've been stressed all year, and this was supposed to be the one thing I was looking forward to. Just like everything else, it feels ruined.